Hi Tim, I've taken a couple of videos here, spun out going through the water and a closer examination of both of them. Just combine them, make it easier. It's easier than photos, I'll talk my way through. I've got some photos if you need them, just let me know. So just watch it going through the water and then I'll just talk you through the boats. Okay mate, bye. Hi Tim, Des here, Sydney Boat Sales. I've done a couple of videos and combined them here. One is of a spun out going through the water. The reason I did that is because spun out's the only boat that can really stand up on its edge. If you see when she goes to turn there, she leans right over. She's specifically designed to do that. So this is spun out now, the yellow one. As you can see, there's not really a lot you need to look at, to be honest. I mean, she's aluminium, she's only an 0506, so she's still in quite good condition. Top of the seats are faded because obviously the sun. But apart from that, she seems pretty good to me. I can't see any cracks, I can't see any deterioration in the aluminium. It's been well made, well gusseted, as you can see from inside there. There's plenty of reinforcement there. I used to run an engineering aluminium fabrication company, so I'm pretty clued up on that side of it. The engines are being put in the right, being very well fitted, and I can't see any problems there. Easy access to everything. They start and run okay, no excessive smoke, there's no oil in the bilge. These boats are under a pretty close examination by Watertime, New South Wales Maritime Authority, because of the speed they do on the harbour and because of the potential for an accident. So they have to keep them pretty well clean. Maritime do spot checks on them. There's the jet units there. So it's easy access. You've got grated rails so you can walk inside it. I'm right inside there doing it. There's no blow-by, no smoke, no excessive noise that I could hear. Spun out was started from cold. It'd been there all night and it started easily. As you can see, there's not really a lot you can fault. They've got maintenance schedules, which I've got copies of. They do a weekly, daily, monthly inspection report. They've got a full-time mechanic, got a workshop, so both boats will maintain. Because of the nature of the business, I don't think you're going to find any major problems. They can't afford to have them breaking down. This is fresher. This is the red one. I think it's had. I think this is one that's a year older. It's slightly cheaper. Again, fresher. The red one's in good condition. Couldn't see any faults with her. They had a problem with one of the rams on the jet unit, the steering rams, so we couldn't take this one for a drive, but I think by the time you come down, she'll be running okay. Apparently be ready on Monday. As you can see, again, good condition. Again, because they have to be. All safety equipment are in current survey. Waterways inspect them every year, do a pull-out inspection every second year. The jet boats go past us every morning on the way up to Darling Harbour, so I know they're out there regularly. I think the reason they're selling is they want to diversify into something else. They've been doing this business for quite a while now, and they've got a couple of offshore and Northern Territory setups now, so I think they're spreading their wings a little bit. As you can see, all controls are there. Again, easy to see. Again, not many defects. Same problems with the seats. The top of the seats just by the sun, but as you mentioned about how comfortable the seats are. Well, I think when people are strapped in, it's more about making sure they can't move around. The seats have to be fairly solid for that reason. Again, there's the jet units. The engines have been well insulated, installed. The aluminium is all in good condition. Again, these are boats are professionally built, to design based on the smaller ones over the years, as I've got more knowledge about how to operate them. Probably a little bit more rougher use on the red one, I think, on the outside. I think they moved berthing locations a couple of years back, and probably a few marks there. But otherwise than that, look, they're good. They're prepared to repaint them for you. They've got the workshop here and the facilities to do so before they go down to Perth. So that's something you could throw in as a bargaining tool perhaps, or a negotiation point to your own colours. Certainly both boats are ready to go, both are running. There's no spend to do them apart from, if you want to change the colours or do anything else. One of the small windshield was missing on the yellow one, spun out, but that's because it's got a crack in it, it's been fitted. So there you see, the seats again, same sort of thing as spun out, just some deterioration from ultraviolet and the sun. Other than that, everything's fine in there. There's no cracks. No signs of fatigue, certainly not at this age anyway. No change in the temper of the aluminium. It's all been well made, well constructed, good welds. I think they're good boats. I'll wait to hear from you.